today. From the Superdome in New Orleans, it's Week 1 of the NFL preseason on EA Sports. We'll see Aaron Rodgers and the New Orleans Saints versus Jordan Love and the Kansas City Chiefs.
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Superdome in New Orleans. Today, it's a preseason matchup, as it'll be the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs, taking on the New Orleans Saints. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we finally made it, partner. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Following the interception, Love. Pass is tipped, but he's still able to bring it in. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
All right, you and I both know that was a lucky play. But again, I give him credit. Going up on the tip and catching that one.
Stayed with it. Made his own luck, didn't he?
And he used his size there. Had a defensive back mentality to go up and get the ball on the tip. But used his size. I mean, tight ends going up and getting it, sometimes they can knock people out of the way and finish the play.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Mostert will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even one step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this is not going to work as planned. It'll be blown up behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Love now. He's got his target. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch of the game for Hopkins. It's a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. But backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Off the play fake, Love. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. 10 more there and another first down. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Love. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Here now, 3rd and a yard. To throw now. Here's Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. And we've got an injured player, and that's Travis Kelce, who appears to be in a bit of discomfort. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. Now, we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. Here's Mostert. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Again, it's Mostert, and he will not get in. In fact, he might have lost a yard. Back to the 2. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the...
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. A tough time to take the sack. Now it's 4th and goal, and that's a loss of 6.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
Carlson able to put this one through, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Here's the 4th-year man, J.K. Dobbins. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort from a couple of yards beyond midfield. Here's 2nd and 8. Bennett fakes a handoff, now to throw. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 23. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. Boy, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Off play action. Here's Bennett. High throw, but he makes the catch. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Dobbins. Able to fight through one tackle. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Chiefs have taken the lead. But just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in after report like they're eligible.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play, and guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They'll try the draw here with Dobbins. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards.
Mission accomplished on that throw. Slant, pick up the first down. I like how he just put it on the receiver and didn't lead him on that one.
Happened quickly. Defense, not much they could do. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield.
Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. Reaching up for it, and he's got it. Nico Collins high in the air to bring it in. And the Chiefs have regained the lead. So it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the INT earlier in this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
And you have to like the mental.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. 2nd and 7. Bennett looking to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. And Bennett will look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
They'll go for it. Here's Bennett. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw here. Bennett steps away. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
Brandon, you know I'm all about quarterbacks protecting themselves, but I have to admit it, I liked what I just saw there. That rookie wasn't afraid of absorbing a big hit. Now, you don't want to see him taking those shots all game long, but he picked up the first down, kept fighting for yards, and was willing to embrace some contact to keep the play moving.
Defensively, it was Avonte Maddox with a tackle. From the 35, here's second down and 7. Now they'll look to throw with Bennett. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. The offense staying out there. They're at 50%, 2 for 4 thus far in the game. What can they do here on fourth down? Well, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's first and 10. A give, Dobbins trying the right side. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown! Ian Thomas from 17 yards out, and they're able to add on to their advantage.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. So now they have to contend with second and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From near his own goal line, here's Bennett. Leaping, and he makes the grab. And he's going to be stopped right there at the 21. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot.
Good work there. You're going to see on play action, they run an out route with the receiver on the outside and let the tight end work the seam in the area beyond him. A great concept, and it leads to a first down.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it first and 10 now out past the 20. On the run, this is Gray. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Bennett here out of the shotgun. Over the middle, it's Thomas. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and 3rd and 8 now.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll let this go deep for Collins. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big play there for KC. 47 yards.
And there's not a quarterback in the league that will ever complain about having small receivers like a Tyreek Hill or a Cooper Kupp who can find a seam, have good vision, and get open. But when you're throwing downfield like this, You want a big, tall receiver who can go above the rim, or if you're a volleyball fan, above the net and get it.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 14. Bennett now. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 48 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Dobbins fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
He'll let this go deep for Collins. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. To throw is Bennett. He'll let this go deep for Collins. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And in 2 plays just like that, they're already operating in the red zone.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff for Dobbins. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Off the play fake, it's Bennett. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. They'll run it now with Gray. And that one's going to be blown up. The defense not fooled by the receiver coming around, and he'll be met behind the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. First and 10. Here's Bennett. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with it defensively. And it'll bring up second down. Bennett now to throw. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Bennett now off play action. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Andy Reid went. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first and 10, Bennett. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Now a leaping catch, he's got it. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Here's a give to Dobbins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
First target, first catch, and a first down. Here comes Dobbins on the toss right. And he's got it down to the 28. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like you know his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do you know, what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to letting it slip away.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Bennett. And that is caught. What a grab at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Bennett on the sneak. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, give him credit. That's a good, solid game there on the sneak because it all comes together. Enough space, get forward, gain yardage. Well done.
Back to throw, Bennett. He shakes him off. Dancing to his left. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Stetson Bennett, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here,
So their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? 1st and 10, here's Bennett. This pass complete to Higgins. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. They run the toss with Dobbins. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Bennett. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Saints will have the football as this is taken up past the... So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. So it's a win for the Chiefs here, and it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, he did a little bit of everything, didn't he? He had 2 touchdown passes through the air, another one on the ground, and that defense, they really had no answer for many of their drives.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.